guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha and I'm really glad to be here. I'm really glad to have you here. Please do hit on subscribe button before you leave and also give this video a very big thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed watching it, okay? Please do not forget to subscribe and also make sure to watch the adverts that play on this particular video, because again, like I said in the last video, that's about how I get to make money. So if you skip any of my adverts or all of my adverts, then it means that there's nothing for me. So please support the ministry. All right, now without wasting any more time, let's just get right into the last episode that was released this particular month of February, which happens to be episode 5. And of course, I'm just going to walk you guys through every single thing that happened in this particular episode. So without wasting any more time, let's just dive right into it, okay? Now, the first thing that opened to us in this particular episode was in LAYCON'S sitting room. He was there with Yomi, and apparently they were waiting for Alicia Aderogba, who is also their interior decorator. And guys, that I mentioned, she's an architect as well, okay? I love it when ladies pick up, careers like this. Anyways, after a short while, Alicia came into the house. Apparently, she had come from the site directly because, she was wearing their overall and stuff. She came to show them the mood boards. I told you guys in one of the episodes that she promised to work on mood boards for the house, what will be where, and just about how the house would look once they are done. So she came up with a lot of beautiful ideas, and LAYCON was loving every single bit of it. It was like, oh my god, yes, I love that light. Oh my god, yes, I love this. And he actually went on to tell her that he would love to have a bookshelf in his room, and he would also love to have a walk-in closet because according to him, my room is scattered. That's what he said. And of course, I mentioned to you guys that LAYCON'S room be like where? Be like dumping ground. They just dump clothes everywhere. So he really needs a walk-in closet where he can just go grab stuff and leave without having to mess the whole place up. He was really impressed with her work so far, and he told her to work with a budget because he would really love to know how much all of these things would cost. If now something we say will cost like 5 million, he go say, okay, I don't get 5 million. Now how much I get be this, so that they can work around that. And she promised to actually work around the budget and get back to him. And that was it for scene 1. Okay, now to the next scene. Yeah, it was actually in LAYCON'S room. Apparently LAYCON wasn't so excited. The guy had a meet and greet session in ICM, that's Ikeja City Mall. There was a movie premiere happening there, and he needed to be there for 5 p.m. Now, this is about 3 o'clock, and his stylist was nowhere to be found. And LAYCON is like, guys, what is happening? He was actually speaking to Bisi, Shore, and his brother, Yomi. He was like, guys, what is happening? I mean, if this guy, Dayo, that's the stylist name, if Dayo is not going to be here, then we should have like a backup plan. Why is it now that I need to be out? Dayo is nowhere to be found, and we're obviously stuck. I don't have anything to wear. LAYCON wasn't excited about the whole thing, and Bisi was like, guy, I had spoken to this guy. In fact, I spoke to him this morning. Yomi was like, okay, fine, let's call Dayo. They called Dayo. Dayo, Alpha, where you did? Dayo say, Ide mainland. Hey! Mainland! By after 3, when you won't come on mainland, they come island to dress person when they go back mainland. It not makes sense. So they agreed to improvise, just pick some essentials, then meet up with Dayo at a rendezvous spot, where they'll just collect the outfit and all of that. They agreed to meet up at Yaba. So they just packed up a few things, stepped out of the house, went straight to Dayo's place in Yaba, I think, and got changed before heading straight to ICM. Now, they did not even spend a lot of time at ICM because clearly LAYCON had a meeting with a particular king. I'm going to talk about that in the next scene. So it was just really important that they left ICM almost immediately. But oh my god, when they got to ICM, people were really excited. Oh my god, LAYCON! Iconic LAYCON! And the guys like, oh my god, I need to get used to this life. I mean, up until that moment, LAYCON wasn't used to the whole hyping, people shouting when they see him. But according to him, he has come to realize that people cheering him on and just being excited when they see him is a way for them to show to him that they actually care about him, that they love him, and all he can do is to make sure that he's very accessible, make sure that he makes them proud, because again, a lot of people invested a lot into his life, and he just wants to give back and just make people happy. Now, after they finished at ICM, they headed straight to see the king of Ikpokia Kingdom. I know this name, and they murder him every time. Anyways, the king of Ikpokia had invited him over because the king was somewhere in Lagos for a function, and it just made sense that LAYCON would go there to see the guy. And oh my god, the king, Najanded king, like, what? What? King just dey speak for them. Apparently the king was based outside the country, but because of his appointment as the king of Ikpokia kingdom, he had to move back to Nigeria and become a custodian of, you know, the culture and all of that stuff. So yeah, now the first thing I noticed was the soundtrack. I need to give it to the producers of I Am Laycon. They pay a lot of attention to sound, okay? And for me, sound is everything. As a creative, you want your sound to sort of set the mood. You know, you cannot be doing giddy 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 when it's like a, you know, sober mood. I mean, your sound can make or mar your entire work, so you need to pay a lot of attention to that, and that's exactly what these producers have done. Guys, when they moved from the whole ICM scene to, you know, going to see the Oba of Ikpokia kingdom, there was a different soundtrack that made me feel like, oh yes, this is traditional, you know, we're going to see an Oba, so of course the soundtrack needed to, you know, put us in that mood. So what the soundtrack did for me was it set my mind right. You know, I was really looking forward to the meeting of the Oba before it actually happened. That's something I noticed, and I felt like I should mention it. Okay, anyways guys, the meeting started with the Oba. You know, apparently Laycon's grandmother is from Ikpokia kingdom. They talked extensively about life, about work, you know, growth and all of that. The king made it known to Laycon that he was super proud of him. He showered Laycon with a lot of prayers. If I can't claim the prayer like Ami, because again, prayers can never be too much, and once it's good prayer, I'm shouting amen to it. I don't care if it's me they were praying for, but I will be claiming it. When they say another person's name, I go put my name, shout amen. And that's exactly what I was doing. And you know, at some point the king made it known to Laycon that he had a surprise gift for him. Not money, not any of that, but he promised Laycon that he was going to make him the Akewele one of Ikpokia kingdom. I know I said it one time, I made a video and you guys kept on laughing at me about the way I pronounced the word and all of that. I'm sorry, I'm not Yoruba, but this is me trying my best. They made Laycon the youth leader of Ikpokia kingdom. So that Akewele thing actually stands for like youth leader of Ikpokia kingdom. You know, Laycon was really ecstatic about the whole thing. You know, the king had promised that he was going to let Laycon know the day for the coronation and all of that. And you know, he showered more prayers on Laycon. Then Laycon prostrated as a sign of respect to say thank you. And you know, that was it for that meeting. Okay, now the next thing that opened to us was in Abuja. Laycon had gone there for his iconic tour with GoTV, you know, but Uncle Yomi had his own plans. So like, yo, we cannot travel all the way from Lagos to Abuja just for GoTV, just for a tour. I need to spice things up. And oh my god, this Uncle Yomi, Alake of Lagos, he set Laycon up. Yes, he did. He set Laycon up on a blind date with a lady who Laycon has never met. This lady has never met Laycon. And to be honest, up until now, I'm not really sure how Uncle Yomi brought the girl. I'm not really sure how he met her. But somehow, Yomi invited her to the hotel, but he had kept her at the restaurant area, the bar area. You know, her name is Tomiwa. She's actually very pretty. You know, he told her to sit down. She herself had no idea what the surprise was about. All she knew was that it's a blind date, you know. So she was sitting there, you know. Yomi went back to the room to go and call Laycon, like, okay guy, I know you've been working and I know you want to sleep, but just give me 20 to 30 minutes of your time. I have a gift for you downstairs. I have a surprise. And Laycon's like, guy, wait till be this one now. Me, I won't sleep. And Yomi's like, yo, I set you up on a blind date. And the next thing that came out of Laycon's mouth was, as soon as he shouted it, me, I said, ekpa, ekpa. And as I shout the ekpa, now Yomi said they shout the ekpa. I was like, oh my god, me and this Yomi, our mouths, you know, good, you know, it's not good. Laycon dressed up, you know. He didn't really dress up because the guy was really about to sleep before this whole announcement thing came. So yeah, he went downstairs to the pool area where Tomiwa was asked to close her eyes. You know, Yomi had told her to close her eyes and everything. And as soon as she saw Laycon, she was like, oh my god. She was so excited to see Laycon. They shared a hug, sat down, spoke about things. Laycon now said, hi. He got a smile, that nonsense, stupid smile. The girl too was now like, okay, hi. He now said, I don't know how this works. Omo, I had to laugh. Like, what, Laycon? You can do better. So then just did it. They moved themselves. He was like, okay, what's your name? She said, my name is Miwa. He now said, Miwa. What kind of name is that? She said, oh, take a wild guess. He now said, Tomiwa. Said, exactly. It was even that simple. He said, okay, what do you do? Apparently, she's a TV and radio presenter there in Abuja. You know, they started talking, catching up. LAYCON'S said, what kind of date is this? They never light the candle for us. Please, can you come and light the candle so that it will look like a proper date scene? And the girl was like, yeah, I thought as much too. So they called the waitress to come and light the candle, and then they started talking. LAYCON'S asked her, are you in a relationship? I don't understand this relationship wala. Anyway, it's okay that he asked, because again, you want to know who you are talking with. And when he asked her that question, she was like, you yourself, are you in a relationship? LAYCON'S said no. Anyway, they ended the scene there. That's basically how that particular episode ended. We're looking forward to episode 6, to, you know, whatever episode that they're going to release next month. Like I heard, they're going to release more episodes in the month of March. So all we can do right now is wait and enjoy the episodes that have been released to us. What that means is that you can go and start watching my old videos. Better. Shut up. Anyways, guys, that's basically all the gist I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed my narration throughout the 5 episodes. Let me know if I did a good job. Let me know if there are things I need to improve on. Please, nobody should tell me to insert videos from the show, because it's not allowed, okay? It's a Showmax original, and they are going to give me copyright strike. Let me announce it now before you say, Betha, maybe you should add a little bit of the clips from the show. I'm sorry, I cannot. Now, I also got a lot of questions. Oh my god, Betha, I use DSTV, but I still don't have access to the show. Guys, you need to download Showmax. It's an app. You know, you need to download it and link it to your DSTV package and all of that, and then you can have access to the show. Now, if you don't have access to DSTV, don't worry, Betha is your max, okay? I'm here for you to max it, okay? I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Bye.